Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here, and I wanted to talk to you guys about my second therapy appointment that I had about 5 days ago on the 16th of April. So when I got on to the video chat with her, this time it finally worked because last time it didn't. And the session actually went fairly well. She asked me how I was doing. She asked me how stuff was going on at home. I said everything was fine. But I knew because my period was coming up, I know that's total TMI, but because my period was supposed to be coming up right now in the next couple of days as of time of recording, I knew that the week before and this week were going to be the worst of it because my hormones were going to be just like through the fucking roof. And turns out I was right. Hubby and I did get into like 4 fights this week, which kind of sucked. But I'm gonna have to talk to her about that next week. With how things were going, she actually ran out of like stuff to talk to me about because from what she said, I'm doing great. She says I'm progressing a lot quicker than she thought I was going to, and it was kind of fun because while we were in the middle of talking, we were talking about, I was talking about how that day hubby and I were going to go to Beetle House, and she goes, well, what's Beetle House? So I was describing Beetle House to her. And those of you who don't know, Beetle House is a Tim Burton themed restaurant, and I literally mean Tim Burton themed. Like everything there just screams Burton if you ever get the chance to go. There's one in New York and then there's one in LA. Hopefully you guys will get the chance to visit one. It is pretty expensive, so I do recommend saving up. And I do also recommend taking an Uber because there are a bunch of yummy drinks to try in there if you ever do get the chance to go. So I was telling her about it, and she was telling me how, you know, her and her family are huge Tim Burton fans, which made me incredibly happy, as you guys know. So I told her I'd send her the link to the restaurant so she could check it out, which I haven't done yet. I should probably do that soon. So as we were going on and talking and kind of like, you know, getting into what was, you know, bothering me or how I felt about certain things, I did talk to her about possibly going into work again, and she had told me that, you know, I just to take my time with it, and my goal is to eventually get a job after the 3rd session, which is going to be April 30th. So I'm hoping to find a job after that if Disney has not called me back yet at that point. So fingers crossed that they will, who knows. But in regards to how well I was doing, 1, I don't think she's going to medicate me, thank God. That was like one of the big things I was afraid of. 2, she said because I was doing so well that I don't have to see her every week, that if I wanted to, I could see her every other week. And I said that would be great because if I'm progressing this well, then, you know, I might as well take advantage of it. I mean, I think I'll probably have a lot more to discuss about last week and this week, especially because of the stuff that did happen with hubby. And it's not to say that, you know, couples don't fight, because they do. It's just, it's inevitable. Couples fight. Which is probably what she's going to tell me, but I'm still going to try and see if there's any way I can reduce my anger, you know, the week before and the week of my cycle. Because if I can't, then, oh well, I just have to deal with the hormones. But if I can, I will take any advice I can on that, you know, coming from her. But I'm just kind of glad that my progress has gone as well as it has, and I'm hoping that with that I can take that to work and be a better person at work, and that's why I'm hoping to still talk to her while I try and look for a job, because I feel like if I'm working and something ends up happening to me, I'll know that I have her there to talk to during the next session if anything goes wrong. So that's why I really do plan on looking for a job after my 3rd session. That way I still have her there when I do start working, and that way I can ask her questions. I can try and see what's going on in terms of my career life, and if it's anything having to do with my anxiety, or if it's just me psyching myself out, who knows. Anyways, I know this was a short one talking about my therapy session, as wasn't as long as the last one, but again, there wasn't really much to talk about given how well she said I was doing. Maybe after April 30th there might be a bit more to talk about, so we'll see what happens. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye little skeletons, stay safe. I love you guys, and once again, thank you guys so much for your support. It means a lot.